Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. And there is trouble in the Scottish justice system. The legal aid system is falling apart. There are massive problems, and there was supposed to be a big meeting between the government and the Justice Department and the actual lawyers and KCs, etc., across the line to see if they can resolve it, to see if they can get more funding for it, to see if the access can be made easier. And it fell apart, and now it's all fisticuffs. The government are saying the lawyers walked away. The lawyers are saying we didn't walk away. It's just that what you were saying was unacceptable. And there seems to be no way of healing this problem. No, the rift is too big. They're trying to put a sticking plaster on an open wound. It just isn't going to cut it. Now, this legal aid crisis affects a lot of people, particularly, of course, the poorer members of society, for whom now justice is just priced out of existence. They cannot afford to fight the iniquities of life because there's no one willing to pay for it. This was always ever thus. One could have a whole team of very expensive lawyers tying you up for years on end simply to price you out before any decision was made on the hope that you gave up and went away. And then, of course, there was the whole point of these super injunctions that you can't fight for because you need to put the money down in advance and so forth. There's all sorts of little shenanigans going on for which you need legal aid. And the government are basically trying to pull it because it's money that's not being spent on independence, perhaps. Seems to be the way. They can cut every budget except independence budget. And the legal aid is a lot of money that, well, it only really affects poor people and they don't count, do they? That seems to be the issue with them. But another problem is the legal profession itself. About a third of them are likely to be retiring over the course of the next 5 to 6 years. And no one is coming up and coming through because as soon as they get their nice shiny law degree, they all sod off to England where they earn far more money. And so Scotland's going to have a double crisis. Firstly, no money for the legal aid. And secondly, no one there to actually hear the cases. The backlog will be immense. Scotland's entire legal system will, after hundreds and hundreds of years, collapse. Oh well, 17 years of the SNP will do that. Still, they still fight for independence that they're never, ever going to get. Let me know what you think. Thanks very much. Goodbye.